When I first started working, I was getting up an hour and a half earlier than when I usually get up for school. But last year I went to school first and then I went to work. So I was never in the routine of waking up early. And when I went over the summer, they still kept me on for the summer. And he said, you need to be here at 7. And that was start time for shop. And it was hard at first, but getting into the routine and then traveling over to the next school year of going in at 7 instead of not going to school in the morning, going into work, it makes it all a lot easier getting up in the morning.
Kristen's in the work ethics certificate program, and the program is really to honor students on their discipline, their attendance, and their GPA. The GPA is attainable, which is important, so the students will get recognized for coming, showing up, and not getting in trouble, and just doing what they're supposed to do, which is going to make them successful in the future, regardless of what their plans are.
I've actually learned a lot of skills that I didn't know, and I use them for a lot of other things. I've learned a lot of math and a lot of G-coding. One thing I've learned is have more people skills and how to, go into interviews and how to be respectful of the other people and how to ask for help, because before I did not ask for help, and in the shop, you're not going to be able to do what you do unless you ask for help.
Kristen was very naive when she first came out here, but she has grown. She's been here almost a year now. And the change in her in this last year is huge. She's doing her own setups now, starting to learn her programming, and just understanding what she's doing, just understanding machining. And that's a big part of it. I don't know where we'd be out right now without the young kids coming in here. You don't have the older workforce anymore, and so what we've got is these young kids coming up through the programs like Kristen and Bailey are doing, and coming out here working. So without them, we'd be in a world of hurt right now.
When you focus on just academics, which are very important, that doesn't tell you whether that individual's dependable or not. So what separates this program is we're putting way more of an emphasis on, yes, you need to be a good student, you need to do your work, but also what your behavior is, if you're punctual, how good your attendance is, because we want dependability, and the companies that we're partnering with, they're starving for that dependability in the workforce.
Showing up for me is proving you're a good worker. I like to take pride in what I do, and I didn't really get that till I started working. And after I started working, I need to show up for school on time. I wasn't the greatest at trying to get assignments in on time and stuff like that, but if you fall behind in school, then you fall behind in work, because then you're worried about doing stuff at school, and if I can't keep my schoolwork up, then I can't stay at work. I'm trying to do my job well and not trying just to half do what I do. I try to do it to the full extent of my ability.
Parents and local businesses are really excited about this program. They are excited that we're teaching students these employability skills that may not be learned in the classroom, and they're really excited to be a part of it and interview our students and get a quality employee out of the program.
Being the only female in the shop here and at work, a lot of the older guys there, they want to help me. They want me to succeed, and they don't want to put me down. They want to make sure that I'm understanding it. When I first stepped onto the machine, I didn't know anything. And then when you come back, you're like, I do remember how to do that, and I do remember how to do that. Before it was like, wow, I can't even run this machine. And I come back and I'm like, I got this. Success to me, when I thought of success before, I thought, what could I succeed in? What could I be good at? And that's not what it's about. Succeeding now means what can I do to make myself better, to educate myself, to work with other people. And if I'm working on something with other people, what can I attribute to make the team better, instead of what can I do to make myself look better? Because of this program, I know whatever I do, I'm going to put my full effort into it, no matter if it's teaching in elementary school or to being a cafeteria person, going to college. It doesn't matter what I do, I need to make sure I put my full effort into that, and I didn't realize that my sophomore year.